From the Indiana Pacers, Gerald Green. From the New York Knicks, James "Fly" White. From the Toronto Raptors, Terrence Ross. Now for the West, from the Denver Nuggets, Kevin Faried. From the Los Angeles Lakers, Eric Bledsoe. And the defending Slam Dunk champion, Jeremy Evans.
Back in Houston, Texas, as we now take a look at the State Farm All-Star Saturday Night Recap. And, of course, in the Shooting Stars, it was Team Bosch winning that with some wonderful sharpshooting. And then Damian Lillard, the sensational rookie out of Weber State for the Portland Trail Blazers, winning the Taco Bell Skills Challenge. He was terrific. And Kyrie Irving, moments ago, the sharpshooter from Duke and the Cleveland Cavaliers, winning theirs. We take a look at what this night is all about. Each conference competing for charity. $350,000 to the winner, $150,000 to the runner-up. Each competing for the Big Brothers and Big Sisters and Make-A-Wish Foundation. The West competing for Boys and Girls Clubs of America. And Share Our Strength, No Kid Hungry campaign. The team round competitor scores will be added together. The highest scoring competitor from each will advance to the championship round. And the conference with the most points at the end of the night will be crowned State Farm All-Star Saturday Night winner. Well, we've got 50 points as we welcome in Shaq across the way. Shaq, great to see you.
Nice to see you too, brother.
And the Hall of Famer Charles Barkley.
Well, I'm glad to be here, Shaq, and you might get lucky and make it to the Hall of Fame one day.
Yeah, I'm not as good as you, Chuck. Even though I passed you up about 5 years ago.
And then our NBA champion, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's take a look now at some of the dunk rules tonight. 3 representing the East, 3 representing the West. Players have 1:30 to complete each dunk. Missed dunks are unlimited during the 1:30 time period. In the team round, each competitor will complete 2 dunks, which will be scored by a panel of judges. The highest score earns 50 points. Now, the winner of those from each conference goes to the championship round, and 55 points will be on the line right there for the conference champion in the slam dunk. Brought to you by Sprite. So our judges tonight, Charles and Shaq, why don't you walk us through these guys? And
well, I think we should, Kenny, you should take Akeem and Clyde some water like you did when y'all played.
Rudy Tomjanovich.
All I'm going to say is,
long-time Rocket coach.
We went through y'all twice.
Listen, one of the great coaches I've ever played for, Coach Rudy Tomjanovich. One of the great defensive players of all time, Dikembe Mutombo. One of the great international players of all time, Yao Ming. And truly one of the most honorable people I played with, Hakeem Olajuwon and Clyde Drexler.
You know, the great thing about the All-Star game, you get to see all the greats early in the green room. We saw the great Bill Russell. Clyde Drexler's also at the table. My idol who woke me up one time in college when I missed class, the great Julius Erving in here. So, you know, it's a great place to be, the All-Star game. Glad to be here today.
It's like walking around.
It's a good story.
That's why Doc retired when I played with him. He had to get you out of sleeping every day going to class.
Yeah, but, you know, walking around this All-Star game is like seeing your favorite trading cards. Walking around, past, present, and future. You see Bill Russell, then you see LeBron, Kyrie Irving, all ages.
There's Dr. J.
One of my great mentors, him and Moses Malone, who I call Dad.
Kobe brought his daughters to Houston, and Blake Griffin.
Is he going to get in this dunk contest?
We'd love to see him, huh? Wouldn't that be fun?
Just him and LeBron just all of a sudden go stretch out at halftime, halfway through.
So
I'm going to tell you this, though, Kevin. I'm going to put it on record. This is going to be one of the top 10 dunk contests.
No kidding. And why do you feel that?
Because these are, I call it YouTube dunkers. They're not great players right now, but they're great dunkers. Not good dunkers, great dunkers.
The Eastern Conference with Gerald Green from Indiana, Terrence Ross from Toronto, and James Flight White from the New York Knicks. And the Western Conference, again, Eric Bledsoe from the Clippers, Jeremy Evans from the Utah Jazz, and Kenneth Faried from the Denver Nuggets.
Shaq, you wouldn't believe it. There's a guy in this contest who got exactly 4 more dunks than me and you got all year.
Oh, my God. He's starting already.
It took me a while to figure that out, but
Jeremy Evans.
He got exactly 4 more dunks than me and you, Shaq, combined.
Okay, wait. Let's see what he got here.
Listen, Chuck. This is Gerald Green.
This is going to be one of the top 10 dunk contests of all time.
I sure hope it is.
Because that's not a normal come out, Shaq.
listen, this kid right here is a high.
He just got 50 points.
Carter did what he did in San Francisco that year.
That's the guy most people pick to win a contest, though.
Well, this guy here, he has some special stuff, too.
This kid has a 50-inch vertical. But you know what? I can read lips.
What?
Mr. White said it's a wrap.
It's a wrap? It's not a wrap.
He's telling 2 Chainz and Drake it's a wrap.
Not a wrap.
He got 10 bonus points because he had a 50.
James White. See, man, between him and James White and Terrence Ross, man.
Oh, he's bringing out the pom-pom girls.
Oh, this James Flight White. He's got the flight. He's got the flight, girls. He's got the flight. He's about to take off. He's getting off his landing.
Well, let me tell you something. Those aren't real flight attendants.
Why
Most
not?
of them are old when I'm flying.
Well, you on the wrong airline, baby.
Well, that's how they look on Apollo jets. Oh, Patagonia. Where you at, baby?
Clear for takeoff. Are you kidding me?
Well, he's starting in the far corner, so he'll run the length of the floor or fly.
See, when you bring props out, that's how you bring props out.
James White. Now remember, he can continue to go even though he misses.
Oh, he'll make the next
Yep.
one. He ain't even got a rush.
But the question is, did he take off from the free throw line?
No, not that time. He missed dribble. But this time, he always throws like a high dribble to start it, and then he goes into it. Now he's on target.
Okay.
No, that was not the free throw line.
He was a foot inside, wasn't he?
Yep.
Yeah, those are 9s.
Nines.
I agree.
That was a little John Barry-ish.
No, but he put it with 2. But that was closer to the free throw line than I thought, though. That was closer to the free throw line than I thought. Man, that's 2 hands. Come on, man.
It's pretty nice.
The guy coming up now is the sleeper in this contest. I picked Gerald White to win it. Gerald Green, excuse me.
Well, if you put Gerald White Ross, you really have a good thing. You put all 3 of those guys together.
Yeah.
Here he is.
You know, Toronto, not that this has anything to do with the slam dunk contest. That is my favorite city to visit in the world.
And they have a really good young team now with Rudy Gay at it. Oh, he's gonna make that. He can make that.
Terrence Ross from Portland, Oregon.
Do it again.
Is that Drake over there on the front row?
Come on, you like three acknowledgments late.
I know. I just don't want to be around him just in case he's around. Hit by
There's Alicia Keys and Swiss Beats. Oh!
He's getting tired, too. You know
He's
what?
not getting tired.
Oh, I think he is.
Well, he shouldn't be tired. He hasn't been getting in the game.
No, you
Is there a Birdman effect? Is there a Birdman effect?
There it
Go
is.
as many times as he wants.
He has a minute 30, and the clock now with 30 more seconds left.
So he can miss.
Give it up, Ross. There you go.
He's had 4 misses. One more. Ooh, couldn't even get that up.
That's 5 misses.
So Kenny, Chuck, question. When I was in high school and Mike and Dominique came out and made their first and second attempt. And these guys, they come in 4 and 5 attempts. Does it still have the same excitement?
Well, I would say.
Because remember, Mike said, I'm coming out with a new dunk. And he did it on the first attempt.
Well, I'll take some of the excitement, but I don't know if he's going to get to the finals. If he had did this the first time.
Ross just got a 50 plus the 10 bonus points, so they had 2 of the 3 guys
gave him a 50?
with perfect scores.
Yeah, I couldn't give him 50.
They gave him a 50.
Because it still wasn't with the height that James White was.
So he got a 50?
I see they didn't penalize him for those other times.
Okay.
I wouldn't have penalized him for the other times, but I would have penalized him because it wasn't as high as what Gerald Green did.
Out of the Western Conference.
Tell you what, this kid represents everything's good about the NBA right here.
Kenneth Faried from Morehead State. And now with the Denver Nuggets.
Okay. See, that wouldn't even in the old dunk contest, that wouldn't have counted as an attempt. That would have been nice if it was in a game. That's a 7. Oh, that's a 7. Yao Ming being generous.
I like the attempt, but I don't like
Rudy
the
gave him
force.
an 8. He gave him an 8.
I don't like
generous.
the force of the dunk.
39 is his
I
total.
needed to see more force.
39, first dunk for the West. Overall score for the East, 145. They got some making up to do, but if they have a guy that can do it, if they can Eric Bledsoe, so next.
Eric Bledsoe is coming up, and Faried with the 39, the first of the 3 for the Western Conference with the guard, Eric Bledsoe. He's been taking the place of the injured Chris Paul with the Clippers. They went 6-6 with him at the helm. And now in the slam dunk, brought to you by Sprite.
You know, he was my sentimental pick. He's from Birmingham, Alabama. That's close to Leeds, Alabama, if y'all were wondering.
Okay, so everybody from that state, you're going to just...
I root for them.
Okay. Second. See, I think he's a surprising dunker, but when he's by himself on the court, this is a little bit difficult. Because you're used to having your teammates out there. And you out here and these lights are on you, telling you, you can get a little shell shot. There it is. Nope. See, I don't know how you can
tired.
get
Is he getting tired?
but I don't know how you can get a 50
Let's get loud, Houston.
on 4
attempts.
attempts. I don't know that. I don't understand that.
Off the backboard kiss, and it's in, counted.
I think he just did that because he got tired.
Well, I think he just wanted to get something on the board.
I mean, the guy only has 39 that beat him.
You see Kevin Hart just walked by?
He's small.
I did. I want to say boss, the plan.
The West has some catching up to do. You're the defending champion up next.
He's a comedian. He would have had to come back.
The team round. So far, we lost.
So here comes Jeremy Evans from Crossett, Arkansas, and from Western Kentucky. Utah Jazz player.
You know what, Kevin, too? The only thing different about, the Dominique era and the Michael Jordan era, you used to have to do 9 dunks. 3 in the first round, 3 in the second, and 3 in the fourth.
Yeah, there's something different about that era, too. People actually knew who they were.
Okay.
Oh, he's bringing out Mark.
Oh, Mark Eaton's coming out.
Nah.
7'4".
He's
Mark
not
Eaton.
jumping over Mark Eaton.
On the
No,
box.
he's
He's going to put Mark on the box.
Center of the Utah Jazz. Make some noise, Houston.
So if he's going to sit.
Well, if he's going to sit on the box, he could have put Muggsy out there.
This year.
He could have put Muggs and Kevin Hart together.
Hold the ball up.
Mark Eaton's got a lot of heart.
Here is your reigning slam dunk champion, Jeremy Evans.
Can they make up some ground?
Mark get lucky. He can get a lawsuit out of this.
Oh, my goodness. 1 minute.
Almost dunked on Mark Eaton.
Mark Eaton says, are
Did
you
this
sure?
technically count as dunking on Mark Eaton, Kenny?
Yes, it does.
1 minute
I got to tell you, I think it'd been more impressive if he'd been standing up.
Yes.
He just jumped over.
Yeah. We saw Nate do that a couple years ago, of course, against the 6'11" Superman. Sorry.
It's only one, Kevin.
I know.
Get it right, buddy.
Kevin, you definitely don't want to say that, Kevin.
Please,
That's-
don't
you give somebody You give somebody his nickname, he got animosity towards you.
No, I don't.
I found a horse in my bed.
I'm scared to stand next to you because the White House might come up and punch you in your head.
I found a horse in my bed because I called him Superman.
That's Kenny giving away nicknames. What's his nickname, Kenny?
You want me to take somebody's? Plastic Man.
47.
Yeah,
47.
The West dunks were much more impressive.
You mean the East?
The East,
East, rather.
yeah. Well, they had two perfects, 250s in the mind of the judges.
Much more impressive.
I wonder how come they keep changing the formats.
Make it more interesting.
Good answer, Kevin.
Yeah. Company answer.
Great answer, Kevin.
125 for the West, 145 for the East. So now we're going to go to the championship round. As you take a look at what the State Farm All-Star Saturday Night Event leaderboard shows us, 70 to 70. Welcome back to All-Star Saturday Night here on TNT from Houston, Texas. There's one of the captains, Chris Paul. Let's go to Rick Fox.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, you guys are behind in the dunk contest right now, but tied in the overall competition. What do you got to do to win the dunk contest?
You know, we just got to come strong right here at the end. You know, this is what, big-time players are made of. I talked to my team. We know we get a second dunk here. We just got to bring the energy and bring it home.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Rick, coming up, the second set of dunks in the team round. East going first with White, Green, and Ross. The East leading after the first set of dunks, 145 to 125. The winning conference will get 50 points. Then we go to the individuals, the best from the East against the best in the West, and they'll get 55. Right now, the cumulative score is 70-70.
I don't know what they were thinking.
What were they thinking?
They showed all them celebrities, and then they showed that guy. Who's he?
Here's James White, who began at Florida, then went to Cincinnati, where he started for 3 years.
He needs a 50. He needs a 50.
And a jump shot,
got to come
too.
back. Watch that get a handle.
Again, all the money goes to charity.
First up, 45.
Oh, okay. Shorty got good hands, whoever that was.
Let's clap him up, Houston.
If he makes his dunk, that would be impressive.
Yeah, absolutely.
What's the brother on the bench wearing a hoodie?
He's cold, man. It's cold.
It can't be cold. You gonna wear a hoodie indoors?
What is that, a running windmill?
A running windmill, left-hand dunk. Can you ever do that in a game?
Yeah, one time in 1989.
Stop it.
Robert G. Cole High School, I think I had
No, I didn't say
San
you.
Antonio, I think I had 47-18.
Oh, you been down? You been in San Antonio lately?
No, I haven't.
Well, Ken actually still got all them big old women down there.
See,
They got some big ones down in San
He looks
Antonio.
tired, he looks tired. He looks tired.
From the New York Knicks and the East.
he's changing his dunk.
Looks tired.
I agree.
James White.
Doesn't get much playing time. Like he's running suicides out there. He's in jeopardy here. He got 20 seconds left.
Jeopardy here. He's got 20 seconds.
He's got to make this dunk.
Take your time, young guys.
He has run the full court on every attempt. Like you talk about the suicides, you're right.
That's the piggyback on Shaq's part. He don't get in the game, but he's probably totally exhausted.
Like I told you the other day, Kenny, this ain't YouTube.
Yeah. I just say that the stage was a little bit too bright for him today.
Yeah, so with that playing time.
Told you, on YouTube, Kenny.
He gets one more, and that's it.
Uh-oh.
You fans on this, it's over for him.
Let's make some noise for James White. He'll get one on-time final attempt.
He's looking for that oxygen tank right now.
The overall score for the East so far, 145.
Look like he's running Pat Riley suicides out there.
Riley sitting right in back of it. There he is.
Come on, take your time. Let's go ahead and dunk.
He gets a minimum score of 30, and his night is over.
Good try, young fella. But if you get a chance to check this fella out on YouTube, he does have some
32,
impressive dunks on YouTube.
Well,
They gave him credit for
this
running
is
length of
TNT,
the
man.
court.
He could have made his name tonight.
Yes, he could have. It's the big stage here.
This is one of the best young players in the NBA right here.
Looks like they're going to cut the nets here.
But did he win the championship?
I just trying. Y'all got any extra nets around here, kid? Man, we still got other people to dunk. You just can't be tearing up people's property.
How long is it going to take to get the nets back on?
I know.
2 minutes and 15 seconds. They've gone over it a couple times.
Okay. I can wait 2 minutes and 15 seconds.
Well, listen, we got to hurry up and get off the air. They got that great special coming on next, I heard about.
Well, we'd like to remind you, speaking of that, thank you. That was a great segue. Programming reminder, the State Farm All-Star Saturday Night Encore presentation will be tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. Eastern and 7 a.m. Pacific. And tomorrow night at 7 o'clock. Of course, the NBA All-Star Game presented by Kia Motors. Coverage begins at 7 o'clock with NBA Tip-Off presented by AutoTrader.com. Then the NBA All-Star Game presented by Kia Motors, and the encore presentation tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern Time.
Well, you know what? We got a heads up that I've only seen this in the parks of New York City by a guy named Earl Manigault. When you dunk the basketball twice before you come down.
And that's why thus the nets have been cut so it doesn't get caught up and eaten. While airborne, I guess, put it back in again.
Ooh. That would have been impressive.
You seen this done, Kenny?
Well,
Or
I
is it
was
just
too young to
legend?
see
Is it
that.
just
It's legendary.
It's legendary.
I've never seen it. It wasn't YouTube then.
So how you know they wasn't just lying to you, Kenny? Oh, there go Darryl Dawkins. Oh, please show that jacket again, America.
Man.
He's got a hand on the rim, obviously, right? He's got a...
Well, if he gets it quick, he doesn't have to hang on for more than like a half a second.
This is a pretty large degree of difficulty.
You do have to hold on to the rim. But Kev, make sure that we get back to Darryl Dawkins' jacket at some point.
I got it written down right here.
Because my mom called, she want her curtains back.
I want a tablecloth back.
Hey, Mom, I'm going to get your curtains tonight.
Hey, Darryl, can we have a picnic on your back after this?
Hey, man, that's a great Alicia Keys of it. I met her husband today. It was really an honor to meet him.
He's not going to
14
make
seconds.
He's not going to make this. He's not going to make this.
Swizz Beast, what a nice man.
He's not going to make this. He's not going to make this. Nope.
And this will be our second consecutive guy who's got to go to the one final dunk, and that's what Green is going to have left.
Well, I think now, because you're raising all this money for charity, that's the one cool thing about this event. You just try to do a simple dunk to get the highest score. I mean, 'cause there's a lot of money going to these great charities.
$500,000, $500,000 going to charities tonight.
Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it.
Got caught up. No legs. That's it. So the minimum is 30. Let's see if they give him anything more than that. 31, 32.
Look at Clyde over there cheating off Akeem's paper. You notice that? Just like when they were in college together.
Done, huh?
Oh, he just did it. How about
he
that?
did it.
Yeah, he sure did.
You know why? The pressure was off.
Pressure was off.
Pressure was off.
Can we do it? Oh, did we get that on tape? Because that'd be fun to look at again.
The pressure was off. Yeah, the pressure was off,
Yeah.
and that's when he did it, you know. But that's what I'm saying. These lights.
You know what? I don't think that's a great dunk if you have to pull yourself up on the rim in honesty, even if you get it.
Well, if he would have did it cleaner.
So Green records a 32. The East total now, with one dunker left, is 209. Terrence Ross.
You know how I think he could have made that, though? If he would have dunked with his left hand first, and he's a right-handed player, and it comes to your right hand and dunked it in.
Well, if he could do it, he would have did it.
Oh, really? He did do it. He didn't do it well.
No, that's not a good dunk to me. If you use it, pulling yourself on the rim, I mean, Kevin Hart can go out there and dunk if he can pull himself up on the rim.
You're just mad because you can't pull yourself on the rim.
No, he can pull himself on the rim.
Remember all them rims you broke down with your fat ass?
That was a good one. And I remember one time I pulled it down, your fat ass was running. Remember that one?
Oh, wow, you're right.
This would be a good time to bring in Rick Fox. Rick, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Dwayne, we got a tough battle here. Down to the wire here. You're tied in the overall, but the dunk contest there at last effort.
Yeah, man. I don't know right now. This second round ain't looking too good for the East squad right now. We got some great dunkers, but you know they couldn't make them, so it's looking a little rough right now.
Any last-minute surprises?
I hope so. I hope so, man. But we ain't finishing strong, so. But I'm gonna keep hope alive.
Keep hope alive, guys.
I like that. What they've done is they've opened the door now from the West, because the West had a low-scoring first round.
Well, I tell you what, Dwayne must be a great player because nobody commented on that ugly shirt he got on. When you're great, you can get away with all type of crazy fashion.
We come into this event tied 70-70. Think of the pressure
I like
on
them
this
leather
guy.
pants, though, Dwayne. They're real hot, boy.
Yeah, they told me 2 minutes and 15 seconds. I have my clock. It's now 1 minute.
Is it?
And
Well, look
58 seconds.
How about that? That's a new world record.
A new net record. That was much more impressive than those last 3 dunks.
Hey, what's all that writing on Russell Westbrook's shirt? Can y'all read that?
Oh, man, it says, I should have bought a new shirt. I should have bought a new shirt. I should have bought a new shirt.
You know, every time I see a shirt like that, you wonder, what's the one he didn't buy look like?
Here is Terrence Ross of the Toronto Raptors.
He's actually a pretty good young player, Chuck.
Yeah, he is. He got to work on his jump shot.
Okay, that's nice.
Yes, nice.
Nice height.
No,
Nice
that's not a
force
10.
when he threw it
That's not
down.
a 10.
Yeah, that's a 10.
No, that's not a 10.
Listen, nice height.
Clyde, keep
nice
it real.
force.
Clyde.
Come on,
Look
yeah,
at
that's a 10.
That's not a 10.
That's a 10. He threw it down with force for a little man.
That's not
Stop
a 10.
hating. You got a 10 that one time when you threw it between your legs.
I was
and
6'1".
caught it. So what?
And I
threw it
tapped the
down.
glass after I did it.
You know what that remind me of? You know what that remind me of?
Got what?
That Harold Miner dunk that one time.
Nah, man.
Yes,
that was just
yes, he
okay.
did.
I keep
Threw
it real,
down with
Shaq.
force.
That was a
Watch
good,
this. Look,
that was
watch
an okay
this.
dunk.
Look, but what? Well, watch the force right here. Look, watch the force. Watch the
Force
force.
was great.
Clean.
Force.
That's a good dunk, not a great
Force.
dunk.
Ross will move on for the East. Ross will be their representative when we get to the duel between the winner of the West and him. Here's Fareed.
You know, he's got to be been sitting a long time.
Yeah, I mean, these guys taking 22 dunks to make one. They should have been.
I think we need a Birdman rule in effect.
They should have played in the Compact Center. They played here in the Toyota Center. Go get that. Okay. You gotta throw that a little harder. Just a little bit harder.
Gotta jump a little higher.
Fareed from Newark, New Jersey.
Brick City.
Yep.
Okay.
Now that's a terrific dunk right there.
And 50. He got 50.
He threw it down really quick, too. Nice.
The crazy thing about this, I think Kenneth Fareed could do this in a game. I think he's that. active in the game. That's nice. That's nice.
It is fun to watch.
Yeah, that's surprising because I didn't think he had that kind of flexibility and that kind of athleticism in terms of moving his body.
LeBron likes it. The King likes it. You like it, Chuck?
King should be in the dunk contest.
Now, because he had the 50, also gets 10 bonus points.
We've been saying that for 3 years, Kenny. Obviously, he's not going to be in it.
West now has 80.
Doesn't it look like LeBron's getting younger as he get older?
Benjamin Button.
It is. I'm serious. Remember when he came in the NBA at 18, he looked like he was 32. Now he's getting younger.
Eric Bledsoe.
Whoa! 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 I'm happy with it. I'm happy with it.
That's a 50. That's a 50.
You think so? I guess I'm the Russian judge tonight. I would have gave him a 9.
How about these guys? In the first round, they didn't do much. Second round, they came to 4 after the East in the second round faltered, so they came back and made up some ground.
Well, I call that one twistery doodah, twistery day. I like that one. You don't know nothing about that, Chuck.
No, I don't actually.
It was impressive for tonight.
You said it was going to be one of the top 10 dunk contests.
Hey,
Yeah,
are you going back on your word now?
Yeah.
Hey, listen.
You said it's going to be one of the 10 best dunk contests of all
Can I
time.
say something? I've been wrong a couple of times in my life.
Okay.
Tonight might be one.
Evans right here. Here's the reigning slam dunk champion from a season ago. He needs a 34 to win the team round for the West.
You're the defending champion. He's got 2 basketballs in his hand. What will he do?
He should,
I'm probably going to dunk both of them. Let me go out on the limb here.
Oh, neither. Garnett watching from afar. His daughter on his lap, his wife at his side.
You know,
Jeremy Evans.
You know, he only needs a 34, 36 to win this thing. I would do just something relatively simple to win the competition.
well, the way he's
think-
dunking it, that looks relatively simple.
If he completely really got that in, he at least had 30. and
That'll probably do it right
absolutely.
It's an 8. That's an 8. There you go, Clyde. There you go, Green. That's an
there.
8.
But that's enough to win it.
Yeah, but that's an 8.
The official score.
43.
And the official score for Jeremy Evans is
These guys are nervous, man. You can see it. The nerves are taking over.
He got it to 43. That's enough for the West to take the 50
So
points, and it's enough
Jeremy
for
Evans will
Jeremy
move
Evans
on
in
from the West. He beats his teammates by 1 single point. And Terrence Ross will be the man he'll face from the Eastern Conference. The West, because they win the team, gets the 50 points and sets up our Sprite Slam Dunk Championship round worth 55 points on All-Star Saturday from Houston on TNT. Welcome back to TNT and their presentation of All-Star Weekend. Saturday night action. We're in the Sprite Slam Dunk Contest. And here, the State Farm leaderboard with the Slam Dunk Championship round coming up. The winner getting 55 points. Let's go over to Nick Cannon. Well, guys, what do you think before we throw it out to Nick? What do you think we're going to see here with these two terrific athletes?
Well, I'm gonna look, you know, Kevin, if I was at home right now, I'd have had that copy of Homeland in right now. Season 2.
No, you know.
All right, Nick Cannon is ready. And Nick, take it away.
Of the Sprite Lucky Section giveaway.
Go ahead, Nick.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am center court with our finalists. For the East, we got my man, Mr. Terrence Ross. You good? All right. And for the West, we got Jeremy Evans. You good?
I'm making it.
Now, y'all had a little banter back and forth before you came over here. You saw what he was pulling over there. What'd you say to him?
That's crazy. I didn't want to do no props.
No props.
I got to use this.
Said he's sorry. Y'all want to see some amazing dunks? Y'all got something left? All right, y'all, check this out.
Okay, we're going to go to a look at how we're going to score this for you at home. Text the player's last name to Dunks. That's 38657. Then tweet hashtag Sprite Slam with the player's last name that you think will win. And you can also vote at NBA.com. So you can text the player's name to 38657. Tweet the hashtag Sprite Slam with the player's last name, or vote at NBA.com.
Well, Evans will be going first, and he's very good at gimmick dunks. But right now, no one has solidified themselves and said they separate themselves as one of these guys that are top dunker in the league. Would you say that?
Jeremy Evans, in his spare time, is an artist. He has.
Is he going to paint right now?
No, he has done a painting.
I was about to say that'd be a little bit more interesting right now.
Hey, man, I think I'm about to talk to David Levy and the people at TNT. We're going to have to bribe LeBron to get in this contest.
Give him part of the network.
So you gonna paint a picture right now? All right, man.
Hey, well, Jeremy Evans, dunking is an art. Let's get to it.
He has a lot of his works in various galleries in the Salt Lake City area.
That's what he does. I didn't know.
He needs to be in the gym working on it. Be in the gym working on his jump shot.
I was wondering what he did, man. God, let me stop.
Oh man, we got Kevin. You need to be in the gym working on the jump shot.
You got to be able to joke. You got to be able to joke.
Okay. Oh, that was
Oh, that was nice. Oh, he's going to sign it. Okay. That is the dunk he just did. Okay. That is the dunk he just did. Kind of nice.
Remember that one?
Kind of nice.
We never seen that.
Kind of nice.
We decided the winner of the championship round. He dunked over a picture of himself dunking.
That is what he did.
That was a nice dunk, even if he didn't have
the good eye on it.
He didn't have the there.
Because you guys have to decide by voting their last name or via Twitter. Hashtag Sprite
That is
Slam
what he did.
with the players.
Very artistic.
Up next, the championship round, Terrence Ross.
All right, Terrence Ross is now up for the East. And again, that's how you vote at home, or wherever you may be.
Kevin Hart.
Get out of here. Get out of here.
Kevin Hart is here tweeting and texting and voting.
Kevin Hart, America. What
You see him.
Every time I see Kevin Hart, I'm going to say, boss, the plan.
Terrence Ross, please excite this crowd.
Will we see this from Terrence Ross? Each dunker gets two. This is his first.
Why would you?
I love you, Kevin Hart. Just messing with you.
Tyson Chandler.
This pass has to be perfect.
I guess there's no Raptor point guards available.
Oh! It's over. Kenny, do the honors. Let's go, Kenny. Make it exciting.
This
was
Kenny. A good dunk.
No, Kenny.
That was a.
Put some energy.
With a tribute to Vince Carter. A Carter-esque slam dunk.
Oh, that's nice.
Carter won in 2000.
Nice. Woo! That's nice.
Remember that last name. Houston, it is up to you to vote.
Make it exciting for the people.
That was nice.
I did not think you could win a dunk contest with one dunk. But
Put some energy in your voice, Kenny.
I've been fooled.
Each player will get
Let's see.
Yeah, Kevin likes it.
And if you're on Twitter,
come on, Kenny, make it exciting for the people.
That, if he would have had those chains on, that would have been over.
No, come
if
on,
he didn't dunk with those chains on.
Do it like you did it last year.
No, it wasn't like, it's not a Blake Griffin. That wasn't a Blake Griffin dunk.
Tell him it's over, Kenny.
It is over.
The assist there from Terrence Jones.
It is over.
Yeah, I mean, if you got one dunk tonight, you won.
He's pulled out a painting, dunked over it.
It's a little bit too much exposure.
Houston, are you ready?
Oh, you got one more.
We can't hear you.
You know what I want to hear, Kenny? You win. You win.
Young fella.
Famous right slam dunk. The seat.
Hopefully he didn't pull out the painting picture too early.
Dante Jones.
I always wondered the relationship of these guys. Dante Jones with Jeremy Evans, they were never teammates, were they? It's amazing.
Well, you ain't friends with anybody but your teammates?
During the season, yeah. I wouldn't have been able to call anybody on another team because I never talked to nobody on another team. Oh! That's nice! That's nice! That's nice!
I call that one the floater. He floated.
That's the winning dunk right there.
He hung, you're right.
See, that was a dunk contest dunk. That right there was a dunk contest dunk.
He floated on that one.
Remember the last name Evans. You can text it or tweet it.
Float away.
He's style with it. So much flair. So much hang time.
Have you ever got up that high, Chuck?
Yeah, back in the mid-'80s.
Jeremy Evans from
Liar.
the Utah Jazz.
You lied to the people,
It's an
Chuck.
epic battle.
That's nice.
Evans versus
nice.
Ross. Houston, you are in for one unbelievable.
Again, you're voting at home. Text the player's last name to 38657. It's dunks. Tweet hashtag Sprite Slam with the player's last name. And vote at NBA.com. 3 ways to do it. And some pretty impressive dunks here in the championship round.
Bringing out the kids.
Giving them direction.
Okay, young fella.
Seriously, he get better applause if he put Kevin Hart out
That guy's taller than Kevin Hart, though. He's trying to do something impressive. That kid is like 2 inches taller than Kevin Hart. Oh my God, he just went over and pat Kevin Hart on the head.
Houston, this is it. Let's hear you.
Glad I don't have a 9-year-old son. So I would not put him out there right now.
He wants to make some noise.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Yo, that's 50. That's 2 50s back to back. Give it to me. That's 2 50s back to back. Back to back 50s. I think they have to have a dunk off. There's going to have to be a dunk off.
Terrence Ross. Did you see it? Let's look at the replay. He jumped over the ball boy, between the legs, and finished it with one hand.
See, this is where they should have started out the dunk.
I was just going to say, but we got the 2 right guys, though, to compete, didn't we? Huh?
Man,
you see these guys?
That's nice.
It was just like the dunk
That's nice.
you can't do.
That's nice.
Jeremy Evans.
Who you go with, Shaq? Who would you say had won this?
Jumped over the ball boy.
I'm gonna go with this last dunk. A little more style over the kid.
I'm gonna go with Terrence Ross as well.
Yeah, the kids love it. Between the legs, over a kid. Excited the crowd. In the middle of the dunk contest, got a little stagnant, a little boring.
1 minute left,
Brought the
folks.
crowd to his feet. 1 minute left to vote.
Back a little bit less than a minute now to vote for the 2013 Sprite Slam Dunk Champion. Texting that last name of the player to 38657 and tweet hashtag Sprite Slam with the player's last name or vote at NBA.com. All right, guys. Shaq, let's begin with you. Who would you take here?
I'm gonna go with that last guy. Put it between the legs. I don't know his name. Terrence Ross. I knew that. Just wanted to make Chuck laugh.
Yeah.
As I said earlier, got kind of stagnant during the middle, but he brought excitement to the crowd there at the end. The kids loved it. Bill Russell loved it. All the legends loved it. We loved it. Turned out to be a pretty good dunk contest. Not like what Kenny said, top 10.
It was top 10.
No, it wasn't
in the
top
other
10.
direction.
It wasn't top 10.
In the other direction.
Okay, well, yeah, it was top 10 in the other direction, but it was pretty good.
All right, we're going to find out. Let's go to Nick Cannon.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, it is time to announce the winner of the Sprite Slam Dunk. With 58% of the fan votes from all around the world, The 2013 Sprite Slam Dunk champion is Terrence Ross.
That last dunk got it.
Yeah, I would agree.
Congratulations. How's it feel, champ?
Kids loved it. More exciting. Between the legs over kids, hard to
You got
get.
your man Drake over there. Represent Toronto, going crazy for you. Your team is loving you. Your whole side over there, the East, is loving you, man. What you want to say to your people? All right, so we're going to have to make this official. We got to give you a fly trophy presentation. So we're going to go ahead. I'm going to step away, and I'm going to let the wonderful Kimberly Page, Vice President of the Sprite Trademark, do the honors. Let me step away. Go ahead and do that. And whenever you doing your thing, yeah, people don't hate on it, you should have, but I'm just as human as you. I just look good while doing it, and it's well until then.
Terrence Ross of the Toronto Raptors, the Slam Dunk champion.
Tonight's Sprite Slam Dunk.
Fans, with a 55 points earned by Terrence Ross in the Sprite Slam Dunk Championship. Our final score is 125 for the East, 140 for the West, making the Western Conference the first ever State Farm All-Stars Saturday Night Champions. Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to center court for the State Farm All-Stars Saturday Night Trophy Presentation.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, all night long, we have been playing for some great charities, and now it's time to award those winnings. Joining us tonight is Pam Eel, the Marketing Vice President, and Brent Wotan, Vice President Agency. It's a beautiful thing what we're doing right now for State Farm. So, on behalf of the Eastern Conference, they're representing the charities for Big Brothers, Big Sisters, and Make-A-Wish America. We present $150,000. And that means, on behalf of the Western Conference, $350,000 is being donated to Boys and Girls Club of America, and Share Our Strength, No Kid Hungry.
30 seconds.
Back in Houston, Texas, and aerial coverage provided by Goodyear. Everything Goodyear has learned making tires with game-changing traction inspires what they roll into your Goodyear more driven. So, with a score of 140 to 125, the Western Conference wins the State Farm Team Challenge. There's some terrific winners throughout the evening and a new scoring system. And moments ago, we had the trophy presentation, plus the big-time checks, the West competing for Boys and Girls Clubs of America and Share Our Strength No Kid Hungry campaign. $350,000 goes there. The East for the Big Brothers and Sisters and Make a Wish Foundation, $150,000 for them. And Chris Paul was the captain tonight of the West. Let's see who we got. And Kenny, you were here all night long with me, and some of your thoughts of the whole night.
Overall, I thought the three-point contest was probably the best event. Good night, great for charities. But the one thing that I thought that in the dunk contest, those guys are really great dunkers, but very nervous, great dunkers.
Well, the charity was the big winner. It was a great night. The reason those guys were nervous, they actually got in the game.
Why you always got to take it to that level?
Come on, man. Listen, man. Listen, we got to figure something out.
The cup was already running over.
We got to seriously work on this slam dunk contest because, you know, people have been complaining about it. We got to find a way to fix it.
Well, it's cyclical, though, Chuck.
It's cyclical.
Like,
I'm sick of it. You're right about that.
There's probably like a college guy. Like, think about this. When Blake Griffin was in the contest, if you were a casual fan, you never heard of him.
But that's my point, Kenneth. We've got to find a way with the stars of the league. The stars of the league understand that they've got to give something back to the game. There's no reason for Blake not to do this more than one time. There's no reason for LeBron not to do this one time. If Michael Jordan can do it numerous times, Dominique Wilkins can do it, Dr. J, all those guys.
Well, LeBron hasn't done it once.
I know. That's my point. We got to get stars, and we can't have these guys out there who nobody know of. That's not.
And, you know,
Okay, Rick Fox is now with Chris Paul.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris Paul, congratulations. You're 1-0 as a coach. That's a pretty big trophy.
Yeah, I didn't know that it was a trophy like this. You know what I mean? But this was a great night, fun night. Big credit to my guys. They had the hard work. You know, I had the easy part, and I'm glad we came out on top.
Well, in a night of individual celebration and talents, you guys only had one guy, Damian Lillard, one individual, but yet you come out on top as a team.
Yeah.
You must celebrate. Any MVP from your team?
Any MVP from our team? Man, I like my teammate Eric Bledsoe. You know what I mean? He came out there and did a great job, great showcase, and at the end of the day, everybody had fun.
Well, in the class act, you're also going to donate $5,000 to each of your teammates' charities.
Yeah, I don't think they knew that either. So that's the least I could do for those guys going out there putting in that hard work.
So you've been great leadership from you as a coach. Hope to see you more.